It's time for Teen Mom Trash Talk with Tracey and Noelle.
Hello and welcome to Teen Mom Trash Talk. This is episode 360. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hello.
Hello, Teen Mom 2 Season 4, Episode 12. This is the finale of this season.
That's crazy. There's only 12 episodes this season.
There's only 12 episodes, but there's 2 parts of a tell-all that we will loosely recap in 2 weeks.
We're going to be loose about it.
I think it's going to come out on like Christmas Day.
Look at that. What a Christmas gift. What a gift.
It's almost like when Joseph and Mary and God gave us Jesus.
It's basically, we're giving you Jesus.
We're giving you Jesus. We're giving Jesus.
It's giving Jesus.
And that's all. That's all I have to say.
A hand tattoo. I just
You have a
wanted
hand
you to see
tattoo.
it.
Before we get into all of our plugs or whatever, I just want to shout out to our loyal fan and listener, Andy Rock. Andy, we love you.
We love you, Andy.
Andy, I saw your brother, Jordan, who, if you guys don't know, Jordan has been on the show.
Yes, he has.
I saw him the other night. He's like, yo, my sister still listens to you.
That's wild.
And I'm like, oh my God.
You text me to tell me that. You're like, guess what?
So Andy,
because you know that stuff hypes me up.
I know, Andy, thank you for rolling with us.
Thank you for rolling with the homies. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love you all the way.
We love you so much. And your brother still loves Teen Mom. He's just in denial.
Oh my God. I wish that he was still watching.
Listen, I got to tell you,
yeah,
this guy is like, hey, but every time I see him, he's like, I don't watch Teen Mom anymore. He's like, but
but did you see Kale had another kid or whatever? Right.
Literally, we talk about Teen Mom for like 2 hours.
That's so funny.
Every time I see him. So don't let him lie to you.
Okay. So I guess he still watches.
Just saying. Shout out to Andy.
Holla.
All right. Also, I know. It's just it's a day. Wednesday, December 4th, 10:12 p.m. We're recording. It's way past my bedtime. I'm gonna turn into a potato or whatever you turn into.
A pumpkin, not a potato.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna turn into a potato.
You're gonna turn into a potato, everybody.
I feel like I like potatoes better than pumpkins.
Me too.
And I just want to turn into a potato. You know what I'm really gonna turn into?
What?
A pear.
Yo.
It's
you are
season.
actually going to turn into a pear.
Yeah, it's pear season.
I didn't even know this was pear season. Like before you, I didn't know.
The holidays. It's a winter fruit.
How would I know?
So apples are fall.
Yeah.
Pears are winter, and also citruses. So I'm doing a little grapefruit, a little pear.
Yeah, I need to get a grapefruit.
Get a grapefruit.
Yeah, I'm going to get a grapefruit.
I'll give you one tomorrow if you come out with me.
I'm going to.
Okay, so I'll give you a grapefruit.
I'll be wearing all leather.
I'm wearing all leather too. I'm giving you a ruby red. I am taking Noelle as my date.
Yeah.
To the premiere of a short film that I was in called Raging Doll. And there's a lot of very talented actresses in it, written and starred in by Jessica Catalano.
It's going to be the best.
It's going to be the best. Check it out. It's going to be all over my Instagram. There's going to be a red carpet, yada, 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 leather and grapefruits.
Blah, blah, blah.
Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast for everything podcast related, including and not limited to.
Sorry, I was drinking water.
It's fine. So pumped to Vanderpump Rules podcast, which is coming back.
It's coming back, honey.
Make sure you join the Patreon because if you want Vanderpump Rules, we're finishing up season 3.
If you want more Jacks.
If you want more Jacks, then come over there. What else do we have? Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast. We have BS, which is one of our favorite podcasts, where we just
BS. We talk mad shit on there.
We talk mad shit, yo.
Yeah.
Also, my favorite podcast, Recycled with Noelle and Michael. They cover cult classic movies and, some recycled old shows, such as Real Housewives of New Jersey season 2, Mob Wives, yada, 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 and so on and so forth. What?
Mob Wives?
Yeah.
There's one more episode, then it's the finale. Then we're going back to Jersey, season 3 of Real Housewives of Jersey.
Okay.
So we're covering the crazy ass where Melissa Gorga and Joey Gorga, they join the scene. It's their kid's christening, and there's a fist fight there. That's the first episode. That. So we're covering it.
Well, those are my friends.
No, I know.
We're very
Everybody
close.
loves them. People love them.
They're very nice. We had a great time at a party together this summer
I'm so
where we
glad.
all sweat together.
Oh yeah, that was a hot party.
That was a
That was a
hot
hot
party.
party. Yeah.
Very hot party. Speaking of hot parties,
Yeah.
Teen Mom 2 season 4 episode 12. What a hot
Wow.
party.
What a hot party.
What a crazy hot party.
Here's the thing, Leah's part was the worst.
Okay. How much did you cry? Be honest.
Oh, I didn't cry one bit at
What's
all.
wrong with you?
Because I don't like that stuff doesn't touch me. But the stuff that'll make me tear up in Leah's part is when it's like, ha, Jeremy. The little kids like talk with their little accents. And it's like,
Mm.
hey, sissy, I miss you. Like stuff like
Oh,
that. I could die. That's the cutest to me.
they're very cute.
I mean, they're so fucking cute,
I
especially
know.
Curly with her little
Oh my
accent. I
God.
can't
Her
take
little
it.
accent, her little glasses. I mean, is there in the world,
Uh-huh.
besides puppies,
Yeah.
is there anything cuter than a baby with glasses?
No. Because they
Literally no.
wrap around their
They
head.
wrap around
That's
their
the
head.
cutest thing. I know.
I could cry when I see a little
It is
wraparound.
so cute. I have to agree
Oh
with that.
man. So cute. All right. Well, we're gonna jump into Leah's portion. So she's going on date night with Jeremy.
Yep, her parents are watching the girls.
She's so excited. Jeremy's finally going to go to the doctor and do something with them. He's gonna pull himself out of the mines. He's gonna pack his canary up in his lunchbox and he's gonna go and drive to Ohio to see the doctor with them for 3 days.
Yeah, but meanwhile, he's not going to do anything. He's just going
not
to
going to
sit
do
there
anything.
and stay
He's not
silent.
going to be supportive. He's going to
No,
have that smirk on his face that I
Yeah.
could smack
I know.
off.
She hates it so much, guys.
I hate
She
that
does.
smirk.
You should see the look on her face right now.
I hate it.
Disgust.
Okay, so now they're gonna go in for a 3-way family kiss with Curly.
Leah loves to mouth kiss these babies.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If I was Corey,
Uh-huh.
I would call 911.
Say what?
My baby is mouth kissing a man
Mhm.
that lives in our house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Don't like it. So the doctor's like, listen, we know that it's issues with the nerve and the muscles.
Right.
And, she probably has a muscle disorder. So they were going to do a biopsy because we have to make sure that it's not going to affect her organs. And Paw is very hungry.
Yo, you know what's so
Papa.
crazy? In
What?
my notes, I wrote, there's no more cheese for you. There's no more cheese for you. Leave me alone. I was talking to Chico and I was doing a voice to text. I'm like, who am I? What is going on? I was talking to Chico and it
Stop
recorded
right
it.
now. Stop.
I'm like, what? Who am I talking about?
Yeah. And you're like, I don't know when my dog has a stomach ache.
He needed a piece of Cracker Barrel. He hasn't eaten in a long time. He had some puppy chow and he had some Cracker Barrel.
I can't take you.
That's
I
so
actually can't
funny.
take you. Oh my God. There's no more cheese for you. There's no more cheese for you. It's like, poor Curly.
That's why I'm like,
Okay.
who am I talking about?
No, Corey's dad is like, Paw hungry.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay,
Great.
relax.
Good.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Also, Leah has on a blazer with shoulder pads. I
Leah
need you
is
to know
going
this.
full business cash muscle biopsy.
Here's the thing. In this episode, 3 of the 4 girls wear blazers with shoulder
Oh,
pads.
no. I know. Okay,
Crazy.
so Leah at lunch or whatever, wherever they are,
Mhm.
she's like, yeah, they don't know. It might be mitochondria. Don't Google it. Okay, guess what, Leah? You should Google what that means.
I guess but then what did she Google? She didn't Google it?
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone went to school. Anyone here listening, anyone went to school.
Uh-huh.
There's certain things that I know.
Yeah.
And I know that mitochondria
Uh-huh.
is a part of a cell. That's all it is.
It
Right,
is.
it's just a part of a cell.
So don't Google it.
It's like
She made it sound like it was going to be gory and terrible.
right, but it's called the powerhouse of the cell,
Uh-huh.
and it's the part of the cell that makes the stuff happen. It's almost like, I mean, I don't want to say it, but like the brain of the cell.
Sure, I remember this from biology.
You see what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Like, this is just a
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hope she has a lot of mitochondria, but I hope she doesn't have mitochondrial syndrome.
What's that?
Not good.
Oh, okay. Sounds
You know what I
terrible.
mean?
Yeah.
But she's like, I hope she doesn't have mitochondria.
And
It's like, I hope she does. I hope she has
a
billions
brain
of
in
them.
her cell.
Okay, so mitochondrial syndrome is a disorder that occurs when the structures that produce energy for the cell malfunction.
Ah, okay.
Right. So that's the problem.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay.
Wow.
You have poor growth, loss of muscle coordination, muscle weakness, neurological
And they
problems,
can't do anything for
seizures.
that.
I don't think so. I mean,
That's
listen,
sad.
who knows? Maybe, but like that's
Sure.
not good. But it was like, don't Google mitochondria. It's like, Leah, you should.
You actually should, and
You
you'll feel
actually should.
better.
So
Yeah.
they're having this biopsy, right? And they have to intubate her for the biopsy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, oh, that's really intense.
Yeah.
I hate,
Hmm.
hate, hate, hate
What?
how they forced the medicine in her mouth.
Here's the thing that my parents did that to me many times,
Yeah, how'd you
and
feel about it?
watching that freaked me out. Totally
Triggered.
honest with you. Yep.
Triggered.
It freaked me out.
I hated
Uh-huh.
that.
I've literally had
It's
this happen
like,
to me.
here's the thing. I'm listening to her like afterwards, and she's like reasoning with them and like talking
Yeah.
to them regular, and it's like, oh, she's old enough to like talk
Right.
to.
Right.
So like, can you just in a very calm way, instead of being like, take this right now?
No, right, because you're scaring her more.
You're starting
It
off. You're starting at a
freaked me
10.
out. Yeah, it freaked me out. I did not like watching that.
Why not be like, hey, you want a little
Also,
snack?
earlier, Jeremy was like, "Do you?
Are you
Damn
scared? Are you
doctors."
scared?
Yeah,
Are you
and
scared?
it's like,
Are you
hello?
scared? Are you scared?
Yeah, she
They're
knows
fear-
what you're saying.
He's fear mongering her.
Yeah.
He's like, are you scared when they're gonna put you under and then you might never wake up ever again because you're gonna die and you'll never see your sister again?
You're not even able to breathe on your own. Isn't that
She's like-
crazy?
She's like, wait, what? They're like, here, take this medicine. Hold her mouth.
And they give
Okay.
her the little cup of water, and she's like a little
Noelle.
mouse.
Noelle. They opened her mouth
Yeah.
and like rubbed her throat like she's a dog.
Uh-huh. That's what Matt did that to Chico with anti-nausea medicine the other day.
Sure.
And I hated watching that.
Right.
Yeah.
But Chico's not even very good at reasoning. Look at how many times you had to tell him no more cheese for him.
I mean, it came up in my text.
That's so funny. Okay. So anyway, she does fine during the biopsy. They did
Yeah.
a really good job, right? Okay, great. And then they're all in they're waiting and she is sitting business casual on
Yes.
Jeremy's lap.
I mean, she has on like wedges.
Like, what is that? She's putting on booties over her wedges.
Uh-huh.
Honey,
It speaks to the times, I guess.
the Times, wear some sneakers to your daughter's muscle
I
biopsy.
mean, you would think. Yeah.
Oh God. All right, moving on to Kale, the star of this
Oh,
episode.
God. This is
Okay,
Kale
so
is an interesting person.
Javi is maybe leaving next week and they're getting married tomorrow.
Right.
Let me tell you something. There is nothing on this show more transactional than this marriage.
It's just so weird to me because it's like she tries. Gigi knows that this is transactional, and she's like,
Gigi's
I think this
hysterical.
is a bad idea.
Gigi is
Yeah.
beside herself.
Gigi's like, first, I'm losing the love of my life.
She's like, who am I gonna have threesomes with?
Right.
Right.
I mean, what
Who
am I gonna
have
do?
twosomes with?
I mean, here's the thing. They obviously kept in touch.
They kept
So
in
it
scissor.
didn't really tear them apart.
They kept in scissor.
They kept
So
in
they're getting
scissor.
married tomorrow at 1:30. She's like, yeah, we're getting married tomorrow. Be there at 1:30. Like that's like kind of like.
And then
oh,
he's
okay.
like, oh, I'm kind of really nervous about this.
She's like, yeah, well, shut up. So they're getting Isaac dressed as
Yeah.
Indiana Jones cosplay.
yes. Yes. This is a little cowboy.
Can you iron his shirt?
No, it's a kid.
Cool.
It's
Okay.
a kid. I gotta tell you, it's so crazy seeing Javi and Isaac together, knowing like now they don't even like hang out.
They don't like each other at all.
I don't know if they like
I
each
have to
other,
ask
but
Cal.
they really, I think Lauren prohibits them from having a
That's crazy. I
relationship.
would shoot Lauren.
Me too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
They get in their Jeep Liberty
Uh-huh. Liberty, liberty, liberty.
and they go to meet Gigi and Sal.
Gigi.
Kale cried during her vows in the court.
Well, okay, when she came out of the court, she was crying.
She was crying, and then Isaac was crying. That was so funny. They're like, "Oh, Isaac was crying because you were crying." She's like, "Oh no, he wanted juice."
right.
And it's like, yeah, I don't know why you were crying. You probably just wanted juice too.
I have to tell you, I have no recollection of them getting married in a courthouse
course
at
not.
all.
All right. Well, Gigi
Yeah.
is SAD sad.
She's like, "Where's my girlfriend is gone forever," and then knowing that she's gonna have to move away too,
she
she's,
like puts her head
losing
down.
her
She,
mi-
yeah,
I know.
She's just like, I'm just gonna weep.
Yeah, she's very sad.
Yeah, she puts her problems in God's hands at this point.
And Gigi, and she said, "My maid of honor."
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, is that what? Wait, I was.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, we
Scissor
didn't.
sisters.
We didn't do that though.
Is that a prerequisite?
Wait, what is I not really
Oh
your
my
maid of
God, am
honor?
I supposed to scissor Joan?
Maybe.
I don't know. Is that what that means?
Well, I guess we'll find out soon. We'll find out soon enough. Okay. So Kale goes to meet Joe at Borderline Restaurant.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it seems great. I guess it's like a Denny's.
Well,
Joe has the most well done burger I've ever seen in my life.
how
He
could
has
I
my
even
mother's
notice
type of
anything? When
burger.
I see this chin beard, how could I notice that he's eating a burger?
Oh, okay. I noticed it. Right. Chin. Wait, what is it? You don't want to eat the last one at the coffee house without chin pubes. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah. See, he has a
So
pube
she's like, "Hey, are
burger.
we gonna reschedule a therapy?" Okay. So now,
Uh-huh.
do you hear what Joe says about how like he's trying to change the way he like approaches her?
Yeah. He's like, I'm used to you,
Being my
like,
baby mama, being my ex.
yeah, like being my girlfriend. And now I guess he's not used to talking to her, just kind of almost like transactional.
He said it no, like a regular person.
Right. Like,
So
but
I guess he's trying to take the emotion out of it.
yeah.
I was
So
like,
they
oh,
can
that's
co-parent.
interesting.
But it's
Right.
also like, why is it okay for you to live with Javi and be with Javi and V cannot be around Isaac? That
Live
is
with
so
Javi.
crazy.
Javi is open mouth kissing, which is the only way he can kiss.
Yeah, I mean, he can't shut his mouth.
He would have to get his mouth sewn shut to close mouth kiss.
Yeah, it would never
He is
happen.
open mouth kissing your son.
I bet he snores so loud
Oh
because he
God.
can't close his mouth.
All right, these are the things we have to ask Cal when she's
Uh-huh.
on. So she tells Joe they got married, and he's like, "Oh, well, first of all, congratulations." I
Yeah.
mean, Joe, what's wrong with you? The way he talks makes me laugh, though.
No, me too. I like the way he talks.
Oh man. So Javi leaves on December 18th, which is just a
Mhm.
few days away. He's going to go to Texas for 5 months.
Also, she's like, so you're gonna miss Isaac's birthday, my birthday, your mom's birthday, this,
Your
that. And it's
brother's
like,
birthday? Yeah,
so
that's
make him feel like shit.
okay. But yeah, that's what happens when you leave.
But you were pushing him to do this, and now you're gonna make him feel bad.
Hell,
It's
why
weird.
this is a very
Yeah.
strange emotion that's happening
Yeah.
here. So Joe brings home Isaac sleeping, and Javi's like losing his mind.
Okay, you know how I know Javi's losing his mind? Because he tucks him in with his jacket still on. Jacket and hood. This poor kid is gonna wake up steaming. He covers him and he's
I
in
know
his
he's like
North
he's gonna wake up like a dumpling.
This poor kid.
So they drop Javi off and they
Yeah.
ugly cry. They drop him off at the strip mall and they ugly cry so bad.
I mean, everyone's crying. His mom is there blessing him.
Okay. And he's like, please take care of the dogs. Now there's the montage at the end.
Yeah.
How many dogs do they have? They have a French bulldog now?
Yeah, that's the little baby dog they
Guys,
got.
what is
Also, why did
happening?
I forget Javi had a brother? It's like,
How?
where have I been? Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
In my head, Gigi was his sister.
Everybody, well, because a lot of people said Gigi was his cousin.
Yeah, but they just look
But
alike.
she's
That's
not, yeah, she's not. They just, yeah, that's why Kale likes Gigi and Javi, I guess.
exactly. All right, moving on to Chelsea.
Okay, I see. I remember this. 'cause
Okay,
this was
obviously,
the
this is an
best.
iconic episode.
This is iconic because also you're Aubrey.
I am Aubrey.
You are Aubrey.
Okay, so Chelsea took a month off to number one, move.
Mhm.
Number two, celebrate her 21st birthday.
That's why she took
and
a
number
month off.
three, plan Aubrey's birthday in her house. She just
Yep.
it was
She
just in
needed a
your-
month off.
It was just in your house though.
Uh-huh. She needed a full month off.
Watch this. I'm gonna plan Aubrey's birthday party. You ready?
Okay, ready.
All right, let me open up this Evite.
Uh-huh.
Does everyone want to come over at 12 o'clock on Sunday to my house for
Mhm.
Aubrey's third birthday party? There will be sandwiches. I will be talking shit about Adam publicly, and
Yes.
there will be a bouncy castle.
Yes, I would like to come.
Okay, done. Back to school.
Right. But that's what you need. She took like 6 weeks off.
Tomorrow she's going back. Don't worry.
Okay, sure she is.
Okay.
Also, Brittany.
Brittany comes over. Let me tell you about Brittany. First of all,
Uh-huh.
the bouffant is bouffantin.
This
Chelsea's hair
hair?
is higher than ever.
I mean, the closer she is to heaven, right?
Oh my God. Okay. One of my favorite shows in the whole world.
Uh-huh.
Very niche, if you will.
Mhm.
Strangers with Candy.
Oh, you do love Strangers
Amy
with Candy.
Sedaris plays
Uh-huh.
Jerry.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Brittany is Jerry.
I could see that.
Do you remember what Jerry looked
I
like?
could see that. Yes, I do. I could see it in my head right now.
It's Jerry,
Yep.
but worse.
I mean, here's the thing. It's like when she walked in, I'm like, where did she know she was going to get recorded? Like, is this why she did this to herself? Like, what is
What
this?
is happening?
Yeah.
Jerry blank. What is happening, Jerry
What's
blank?
happening? Uh-huh. That's so funny. Strangers with Candy. That was your shit.
I love Strangers with Candy. I love every single Sedaris that has ever been made under the sun.
I know you do. You're a Sedaris fan.
I'm a Sedaris stan.
Mm-hmm.
Noelle.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Uh-huh.
what she looks like.
I know. Trust me. I know. I was like, are you fucking kidding me with
Does
this
she
girl?
have to go to Toddlers and Tiaras every morning to get her hair done?
Probably.
Is she
That
like
is
in a
what it
hotel?
was.
Is she in a hotel conference room getting her hair done before school?
She has prom hair.
That is not, I mean, I don't know whose problem that is. That is a toddler and tiara hair.
Yeah, that's
That is
rough.
an
That's a
Irish
John
tote.
Benet Ramsey hair.
She's about to get murdered by her
By her
father. let me
brother.
tell you. Well, depending on what you believe.
Depending on what podcast you listen to, guys. Yeah, it's
Oh
really
my
bad. She
God.
walks in and I'm like, ooh, you gotta
And
be-
Chelsea's like, well, Brittany's coming over. I got to make it a little higher.
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea has so much hair in this picture too.
They're
though.
both sitting there in a full smoky eye.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is
But
wild.
don't worry, Chelsea's gonna stay up all night.
She woke up late though.
Well, because she stayed up all night.
Randy has no backbone. This is Randy's fault.
Yeah,
Everything is Randy's
this is
fault.
Randy's fault. Uh-huh. Because Randy's
Like,
like,
well,
"Oh, all right. Well, just
okay."
make sure you go tomorrow.
Okay, so the next day, Chelsea wakes
Chelsea
up
made sure
Aubrey.
she went to sleep early
Okay,
to
she
go.
wakes up Aubrey.
Uh-huh.
Aubrey goes in her room, in Chelsea's room, locks the door, and goes to sleep without a care in the world.
That's you.
Yeah.
As a kid, that's you.
Okay, but here's the other part.
Yeah.
What time did they put Aubrey to bed?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because that's what here's. No matter what time you put me to bed, I would wake up at noon when I was little. My mother used to have to wake me up for Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, I was never a kid that would wake up at the ass crack of dawn ever. I was never like, oh my God, I have to get up. First of all, you know, my father put me to sleep late. He just did.
Yeah.
But let's be
Well, he's
honest.
gonna mix
here.
his drinks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's
Noelle
be
was
honest.
bartending like she was on Bravo.
I was.
You were on Watch
This
What
is why
Happens.
I would have the triple shot thing for everybody. My dad and his friends.
She was on Watch What Happens every week.
I was, so I kept a late schedule, midnight lasagna. You know. So I never woke up at like 6 a.m.
Okay, so she's trying to get this door open, and she goes, "quote Holy shit balls, this is retarded."
Yeah.
Good for you, Chelsea.
Good for you, Chelsea. Yeah, and then,
She's late for school.
of course she is, and she has to call like, "Hi."
Okay, does she call the school, or does the school call her?
I don't know, and I was
I think the
wondering that too.
Okay, I think the school calls her, and she's like, so she keeps this one tone in her voice.
Uh-huh.
She's like, I know, it's like she just woke up, and what was I supposed to do?
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God. I'd be like, hey,
Mhm.
could you not come to school ever again? Because this is just very annoying.
Yeah.
The noise that you're making with your mouth.
Yeah, I can't take it.
Okay, so she drops off Aubrey
Mm-hmm.
at Trucks and Tykes daycare.
Who
Okay.
picked out that daycare?
Aubrey did.
I was gonna say Adam did. I love all the shit she talks about Adam. What's his name? She calls him what's his name?
Yeah, this is me though.
I know it is.
Yeah, this is absolutely 100%.
Yes, this
me.
is you. What is his name? That's you. Of course, you're like, this is you back in the day. I need 6 weeks off to plan a birthday party
Yeah.
for school. Like, this is just you.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
No, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
She just turned 21. She's like, Dad, I did so much this year. I got my GED. Bro.
Yeah. I know. I know.
You got pregnant when you were 16.
That's her, though. This is her. And people get so mad
Chelsea?
at us for saying
Kelsey,
that. Mhm.
you were 1.6 when you got pregnant. You were 2.1 when you got your GED.
I wonder what she's like now. Like, for real, what she's like now.
Okay, I do think that the Adderall cocaine cocktail definitely motivates her.
Yeah, I think Cole and her uppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I like that. I love that for her. She's back at the Black Hills. Back in the Black Hills,
Look at
man.
that. And she's in a blazer.
She is blazing away.
Yep, she's in her blazer.
Now she's home making apple pie, talking about the promise ring that Adam gave her last
Uh-huh.
year.
And she could never, ever, ever see herself with him
Guess
again.
what? I'm just
What?
saying, nothing.
Guess what? Guess what happens at the reunion?
Well,
Guess
we'll
what we
see.
find out.
Guess we'll find out next week. There's no way to know now. Okay.
My friend and yours.
Also, real quick
Uh-huh.
on this
Uh-huh.
podcast, I'll talk about it more on BS, but I
Yeah.
did last night run into regular Andrew.
Regular Andrew, not the doctor.
We did chat a little bit.
Yeah.
He may or may not have DM'd me last night.
Yes, he did.
More to come.
I'm really excited by this.
I'm extremely excited.
Was he
about
good
this.
looking?
He's very good looking.
I thought so.
He's very good looking. I don't know what he's
Yeah.
had done to his face, but it's
Uh-huh.
good.
I
His skin
I
is plump. It's
I have
plumpalicious.
I just wonder just in general, like I always am so curious about his ethnicity because and it's like I feel like
Pinsky?
yeah, I'm not sure, but I feel like he's got a little spice in him, a little
Really?
Lebanese or something in him too. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, just like a touch of spice.
We're gonna have to do his 23andMe on live on air.
Yeah, that would be great. Let's send him an ancestry DNA for Christmas.
All right, let's see. Is there
I'm s-
any kind of
I'm just like, I don't know why it piques my interest.
ethnicity?
Hmm.
Yeah, because it's like you can't say nationality because that's American.
Right.
Ethnicity. Okay. Jewish.
Interesting.
Ukraine.
Ukrainian. He's got a little spice in there somewhere.
Maybe it's just some pierogi.
Yeah, I mean, he is good looking.
Yeah, it says
He's
his mother
looked the same forever, too.
He looks so good.
Yeah, he's
He
like
looks so
how old
good.
do you think he is?
Well, I know how old he is. I think he's what hold on, let me see. Age 66. Damn. I got to tell you, he looks
66.
really good.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, he's like very good looking.
Okay, I could see that.
All right, well, moving on.
Mm-hmm. Janelle.
Janelle.
This is wild.
Okay.
This
so
is wild.
She's pissed off at her mother
Uh-huh.
because her and Mike barged in to her and Kiefer's place and confronted them about the drug use.
Yeah.
They found an empty baggie, a syringe. Clearly, this is heroin.
Yeah.
And according to Babs and Mike, it's all Kiefer's fault.
Okay. I mean, I don't think that that's true, but I think that he's a bad influence.
Sure.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to get her committed to a psychiatric hospital.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to work.
Mm-mm.
I think it's a bad idea.
Right. So,
Yeah.
Janelle and Kiefer now talk about it. And they're like, yeah, Mike bucked up to.
Yeah. And he's basically like, I should have fucking knocked that guy out.
Because he stole their heroin needles and they're mad.
Right.
That's why.
But that's the thing. It's like you are trying to justify this.
Mhm.
It's crazy. And like Kiefer is such a dirtbag in this,
He's
though.
disgusting.
Yeah.
So they might press charges on Babs and Mike.
Also, what the hell is a magistrate?
Okay. So I think it's hold on, let's see. Hold on. I was gonna Google that. Magistrate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A magistrate is a civil officer or lay judge who administers the law, especially one who conducts a court that deals with minor offenses and holds preliminary hearings for more serious ones. So here's the thing. This is a small town.
Right.
They probably have their own judge just for their family.
Okay.
Just because there's just so much. That's why even when Babs is like, the sheriff came, I was like, you know who did this? Kiefer.
Yeah, right.
It's like, oh, this is like small town USA. Okay, so Janelle's like, I don't know if we should press charges because it might affect my custody. And my mom knows that, and you know that I'm upset about Jace because I cried for 30 minutes this morning.
Yeah, I'm just so
It's
upset.
like I set a timer.
I know exactly how long it was.
She said that she might even have to just wait until she gets custody to see him again.
Yeah, because you're a drug addict and you don't care to see him.
I don't blame
Mhm.
her. So Kiefer said, he's like, I never forced you to do drugs. Like it was always just mutual. Like we always just both wanted to shoot heroin.
Yeah, we just did it together.
That's nice.
Uh-huh.
Um, so Babs wrote up papers to commit Janelle. The cops came, took her on a hold. They released her after 3 hours. What happened to their
But it's like,
hold?
didn't they drug test her? And don't you have to hold her for like a mandatory amount of time?
Guess not.
Yeah, overcrowding, like when
Y-
Khloe Kardashian got released from jail.
Yes. Kim. Oh, that's what I was gonna say before when I forgot what
What?
I was gonna say. I'll
What?
say it real quick. I've been watching on TikTok. They have like all these mob wives clips.
Yeah.
When Big Ange is what with her son, and he's like, "What's up with your dating life?" Is that her son? Yeah.
Yeah, AJ. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And she's like, "I met a man. He just got out of jail.
Yeah.
Murder." And he
Uh-huh.
goes, "It doesn't make him a bad guy that he did that."
Yeah, that's her son. Let me tell you something. Her son was a bad pillhead heroin addict.
Yeah.
Really bad on the show and everything.
Hmm.
He is so hot and clean now.
Really?
He is so hot. My friend used to bang him for like
Mm.
years. And then Renee's son, my other friend used to bang. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm.
He is so hot, Tracy. Like hot to
Interesting.
everyone. He looks like Jade's Sean, but
Yeah.
like an extra hot version of him.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
I
see.
follow him. He just got engaged, actually. I follow him on IG.
Let's take a look. See.
Let's see.
He does look like Jade Sean. He's not for me.
No, I'm telling you, if you saw like the videos and stuff he posts, he is fucking hot.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony D'Onofrio.
Yeah. I don't know who his
Yeah,
dad
I
is.
could. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And he's like full tattooed. He's really hot.
I could see it. All right. Well, back to Janelle.
Back to Janelle.
Okay, so Kiefer meets her in the parking lot of the hospital. This is
Yeah,
really
in her
sweet.
car.
This is so sweet.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Kiefer wants to press charges. This is, do you remember? Of course you remember. My
Uh-huh.
favorite documentary in the world, Dope Sick Love.
Of course I do.
This is what this is.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. It's like, and all these like pipe dreams together and conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So Kiefer's going to be pressing charges on Babs and Mike because it's the right thing to do.
That's the right thing. Also, they still are living in that apartment.
Yes.
That's
so
crazy.
they get Babs and Mike trespassing and assault. They get summonses. And she said the sheriff laughed when he gave them to us. I mean, he didn't laugh enough to not do it.
Right, because he still gave them to you.
Also, Kiefer's not on the lease.
Right.
Babs is crying about Janelle. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Kiefer is fiending.
Oh, bad. I mean, bad. Tracy, he goes, "Where are my tabs and my Xanax? Where are my tabs and my Xanax?" And she's like, "They're in the medicine
I put it in the
cabinet.
medicine cabinet." It's like, obviously, I organize our drugs. I'm not a bad wife.
Right. They're going to be in the medicine chest.
He can't find his pills. Then he finds his pills and he fake gets mad at her.
I know.
And then they
collapse on the bed.
They collapse and they make out. And he's like, and she's like, "I love this. We just get in these little petty fights. I love this."
These are the only types of fights we get in.
Okay. Oh, yeah, for pills. Pill fights.
Great.
We just get in pill fights.
Great.
What is this new white puppy?
Okay. And where's the pit bull? Is it there?
I don't know.
She had a pit bull puppy and now she has this little white puppy. Who's taking care of it? You don't have money.
Well, they have a lot of money because Janelle has a lot of different jobs.
And he has pipes. The pipes are going well.
And he has another lot of jobs. And they're going to be together forever. They're never going to break up.
No,
and this time is different.
Great.
This time is different.
It's always, I know they're going to be together their whole lives. They might as well be together. Guess what? Kiefer is clean now. He has a baby.
That's so nice.
He's a baby.
Let's get back together.
Get back together. You were friends with Kiefer.
Maybe I will.
You should.
Hello, Kiefer.
Hello, Kiefer. I know you're listening.
It's me and Dr. Andrew.
I can't wait for you to be like best friends with Drew. Andrew, David.
Listen, me and regular David are going to kick it.
Yeah, you guys are going to turn up.
We are.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. No, not yet.
I was going to say.
No, that was too quick. Guys, make sure that you are following us on social media. Teen Mom Trash Talk on Instagram. Trash Talk Podcast on YouTube and on TikTok. Teen Mom Podcast on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. If you want to know what I've been crying myself to sleep at night about, you will follow me there.
Yeah.
TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming show dates. I have upcoming show dates with, I don't know, every reality star you've ever wanted to know about.
Literally.
What else do I want to tell you guys about? Give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen to us on. But most importantly, join our Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. And because you just get so many benefits.
You wouldn't believe the
And
benefits.
Vanderpump Rules, so pumped. The Vanderpump Rules podcast is coming back. So make sure you join now. And we'll see you on Christmas, the day that Jesus
The Lord
was born,
made.
but like not really.
No, but it's the day we give you Jesus, aka an episode.
We?
Yeah, us. We're gonna collaborate.
I want to be God and Joseph. You could be Mary.
I don't want to fucking be Mary.
Wow.
Sorry, listen, love you, Immaculate Mother, but that's not who I want to be.
Hail, Holy
You want to be
Queen
God
of
and Joseph?
above. Oh, Maria. Hail,
wanna be
Mother of
God and
mercy
Joseph.
and of love. Oh, Maria.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Triumph, all ye seraphim, sing with all ye heaven. Heaven and earth resound the hymn. Ave, 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 Regina.
I have not heard that in a long time.
Well, here we are. I don't think it was the right words, but I tried.
No, it's fine. But that's not
You
who
get
I
the
choose.
idea.
You can't be God and Joseph. Like,
Okay,
pick a
fine. Then you be
struggle.
God and Joseph.
I don't want to be God. I do not
Just
want
be
to
Joseph.
be God. I don't think I want to be a carpenter.
My dad was a carpenter. What do you have to say
No
about that?
shit.
So now you have a problem with
I
my
don't want
father?
to be a bricklayer. My father was a fucking bricklayer. I don't want to be that either.
My father was a sandhog first.
Okay, my dad.
That
did
was your
marble
nickname in
and
high
tile.
school.
Sandhog. You're an iron worker. You're a pipe worker. You're a pipe layer.
All right, relax. Sandhog Noelle. Sandhog Winters.
That's right. You know, sandhogs make mad money. Everybody in Garrettson Beach is a sandhog.
Yeah, my dad was a sandhog for a little bit.
And what happened? Why did he change?
Then he was like going into different unions. I don't know. I guess he was like getting better positions in different unions. He was a sandhog,
Okay.
and then he did like the high rise stuff where you go and then it's scary.
Yeah, my dad did that.
And then he was a carpenter. Carpenters
Jesus.
union. Yeah. Literal Jesus union.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Jesus was his homeboy.
That's why you want to be Joseph?
Listen, I just thought that if I was a man, I'd be more powerful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to be Joseph?
No.
Yeah,
I also don't want to be Mary.
You see what I'm saying? It's like
I'd
you
rather
really
be Mary
can't-
Magdalene.
That's not an option.
Why? Why?
I have
have to be
to end the
someone
podcast right now.
present. I have to be someone present in the
We're
nativity.
talking about something very specific.
Okay.
We're talking about me and you giving the gift of Jesus to our listeners. You're really straying. And
right,
you know
if
Jesus doesn't like when you stray.
If we're giving the gift of Jesus, then I'll be Mary for that.
All right,
What are you looking at?
There's a bug on my floor. It's like those centipede things that scare me, so I have to go kill it.
Bye.
Bye.